One of the most polarizing figures in American history has died. O.J. Simpson lost his battle with prostate cancer at the age of 76.
The football star and actor's legacy was eclipsed by his murder trial in 1994. He was accused and ultimately acquitted of killing his ex-wife Nicole and her friend Ronald Goldman. Dubbed the trial of the century, the televised proceedings captivated the entire country.
Action News reporter Charles Watson is live in our satellite center with a retrospective and new reaction overnight. Good morning, Charles.
Yeah, hey, good morning, Tam and Matt. A lot of people are talking about O.J. Simpson, the famous football star and actor who was arguably known to most people for his explosive double murder trial in the 90s. Simpson's death Wednesday came just weeks after he posted a medical update declaring he had a good bill of health.
Obviously, I'm dealing with some issues, but hey, I think I'm just about over it.
Simpson, known by many as the Juice, was regarded as one of the greatest running backs in football history. His star continued to rise as a sportscaster, actor, and television spokesman. That all came screeching to a halt in June of 1994 when Simpson was accused of brutally stabbing to death his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman. Days later, millions of Americans glued their eyes to TV screens as Simpson led police on a low-speed chase through Los Angeles in his infamous white Bronco as he threatened to kill himself. He stood trial for the murders in 1995 and was ultimately acquitted after nearly a year of proceedings that ignited racial tensions across the country. Kato Kalin, one of the main witnesses in the double murder trial, posting this message to X.
To the family of the beautiful Nicole Brown Simpson, may we always cherish her memories.
Simpson was, however, found liable civilly for the murders and a $33 million wrongful death lawsuit. The family of Ron Goldman tells ABC News overnight they've only seen $114,000 of that judgment. Simpson later served 9 years in prison for a different case, an armed robbery in 2007, stealing his own memorabilia. Nearly 30 years after the high-profile murder, folks in our area are still talking about the trial of the century as they grapple with how to remember Simpson's legacy.
Honestly, O.J. was, to us, was that awesome football player, and they turned him into a villain, and I'd rather see him as how he started out.
And Simpson was released from prison for that armed robbery conviction in 2017 and kept a pretty low profile in Las Vegas where he resided. He was 76 years old. We're live this morning in the Sat Center. Charles Watson, Channel 6 Action News. Matt.
Thanks, Charles. Our coverage of the death of O.J. Simpson continues on 6abc.com. You will find more about his impact on athletics and pop culture and the infamous murder case that riveted the nation.